Today I'm going to do the how I did my makeup challenge in high school. How I did my makeup in high school challenge. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, I literally just woke up. I put on my clothes and I put on something. I'm wearing a Daryl Dixon shirt, but I put on something that I would actually wear when I went to high school, and which would be like a band shirt or something like that. Can you believe that it's been 10 years this summer since graduating? I know, right? Do I look 29 years old? Do I look like I've been married for 10 years? Yeah, but yeah, I'm 29 years old, and I got married the day after I graduated. Yeah, so let's get started. One, I didn't know about like eyeshadow primers and stuff. Like, I was always big into nail polish and makeup, but I didn't know a ton of stuff, and my mom wasn't big into wearing makeup and stuff, so I didn't like have anyone to like teach me. And then I found YouTube after I graduated, and you know, it opened a whole new world for me. But in high school, what I would do, instead of priming my eye, because I didn't know about no priming no eyes, I used a, let me clean it off a little on my hand, a white eyeliner. And I didn't do anything to my brows, so I'm just gonna leave them blank. I probably didn't have them plucked all the time. I'm pretty sure I didn't. And I would just smear, you know, grind this all over my eyelid basically. And I know that I didn't blend it out. Alright, I did a few different makeup looks, but today I'm going to show you the one that I actually still have the eyeshadows, but not the eyeshadows from high school, but just, oh, it just broke my eyeliner. Not the eyeshadows that I had in high school, but a new version of them. I'm just gonna, oh my goodness, okay, I guess I'll just leave it alone. And then I use sponge tip applicators for my eyeshadow, and let's see, yeah, I would just do that. And then sometimes I did like a pink and purple kind of look. It was kind of like a just a two-step eyeshadow thing, light color and then a darker in the crease. But basically I'll follow these same steps to get this look, except I would add a purple in the, or actually what I would do first off is I would do this, and I would do purple on my lid and then my crease, and then I'd do a light shade, or sometimes I would do the light shade over the purple is what I'm saying, and then sometimes I would do the light shade all the way up to my brow bone with the white underneath and purple in the crease. I wish I had pictures from that look, but I couldn't find them. I dug and dug. Anyways, these are two of the shadows that I used a lot in high school. And like I said, these are new pans, you know. This one's very, very loved. It's a champagne from CoverGirl. Not sure if they carry these two anymore, but this is pink champagne, or chiffon. This is pink chiffon. And I would take my sponge tip and, you know, work that shadow. I'm going to use pink chiffon today, even though I really loved the champagne shade as well. But I wore this a lot. In the pictures I'm going to show you, actually, I have this on. So I'll just put that on. I remember the shade being a little bit more pigmented than this. And I was really into like Jane Cosmetics, but I don't have any Jane today. And well, CoverGirl is another one. And I had this like smoky trio, and I had this pastel trio from Maybelline. It was a smoky trio and a pastel one from Maybelline, and I love them so much. I wish I still had those. Like I said, I remember not even blending that eyeshadow or eyeliner out. Trying to film this before Connor gets up. He doesn't like when I have my curtain down. He's like, where'd mommy? Where'd mommy? And then I did blend it up into my crease a little. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys can see okay. It's pretty dreary outside right now. And it's pretty early in the morning as well. Okay, I'm not gonna fuss with it too much. Okay, and then what I would do, I would wear a highlight. And it would be like a very stark white. Or a very pale pink. And I remember just having this all over. And now when I did get into the smoky eyes in high school, I was also like, I wouldn't say an emo phase, because I would consider a lot of my friends and John's friends at the time to be goth. Because they were not emo. There is a difference. And I like to wear black and stuff, but never really was like into all that much. I'm just gonna put a little bit more of the shimmery shade on my lid. Alright. And then I remember I would just use clear brow gel in my eyebrows. Sometimes not even. And sometimes I would just wear clear mascara in my eyelashes. But yeah, in my head that made my eyebrows look better. I guess it kind of does a little, but yeah. So for eyeliner, I had a thick line. Didn't know about, oh, and I use like LA Colors and Wet n Wild products for like eyeliners and stuff. I probably went all the way down here if I can remember correctly. And I don't ever remember going back if I thought that it didn't look right. I was just like, yeah, it's a hot mess. Let's go on. I don't even know if I was trying to make them the same, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure I did, but I'm sure a lot of times I walked out of the house with it not looking so hot. Oh my goodness. And I didn't know, I remember not knowing about tight lighting. When I first heard about that, I was like, oh wow, I was really intrigued, but I never did it. I didn't know about it, but I do remember, and I know most of you do raccoon eyes here. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is exactly what I would do in high school. And in high school, like now, I've recently cut my hair off, but like I had really long hair, like down to my butt, and I would wear it down in all of its beautiful glory, waviness, and curly, and I loved it. But I had time for stuff like that then. I mean, I have a 2-year-old now, and it's kind of, sometimes hard to wrangle, and want long hair and stuff too. Today I'm using just this Maybelline Falsies and some L'Oreal stuff and Milani. But like I said, like I wore a lot of Wet n Wild mascaras, and that brand, it was called Love My. Yeah, I used a lot of their stuff as well in New York City. I've always been a makeup junkie. I mean, you can even, like my friends will tell you that I had in high school, they'd always come over, do their nails and makeup, because I always had all kinds of stuff. Always getting new things. And I'm pretty sure that I didn't know that, you wait until your mascara is dry before trying to remove it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't know that. And I'm probably messed up tons of looks. And I don't remember ever like using like an eyelash curler or anything. And I did, you know, along with wearing my hair down quite a bit, I did wear it up too. And so that's just what I'm doing today, because in the pictures also, I believe my hair is up. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I've come so far, you guys. I wish I had some more eyeshadows from my past, because I would totally probably do more looks for you guys. This is hilarious. Okay, and that would be all for my eyes. I remember I had a concealer stick, but today I'm just going to take my e.l.f. and I'm pretty sure I just used a sponge or my finger to blend. And I remember using a little under my eyes, and it would be after, like, you know, makeup and stuff. I just smeared that, oh my goodness, everywhere. Oh well, I'll get it in a minute. And probably went to school looking like that too, smeared everywhere. I remember trying to conceal zits, but I mean, I've never been too prone to breakouts, but I remember trying to conceal them. It wasn't pretty. I'm trying to get a wipe. And I remember also just like, I'm just gonna take my wipe here and a Q-tip, even though I know this is probably a bad idea right this second. I mean, honestly, I probably walked out the door like that in high school. And Syl was like, man, I look good today. One of my favorite powders in high school was from CoverGirl. I was using CoverGirl, and I just remember like doing this number. Sorry if you can hear the dogs, they're crazy. I didn't know about bronze and contouring or anything like that. That stuff's only recently really been popular. And I remember like just doing this, and if I did wear foundation, which was very, very rare, I would just put it on with a little wake up wedge, and then I would just put cake powders on top of it, I remember. And I remember never blending into my neck, so that's why I didn't put my powder down on my neck. And then for blush, I did have a blush brush, so what I am going to do is just use, you know, this little e.l.f. number, but I did have a blush. And I can imagine, yeah, I never blended it back, so probably wasn't too pretty. And I wore, in the pictures I'm going to show, it was like a clear gloss. I had one from NYC, and it was like clear and very glittery, and I used it all the time. And yeah, I did the gloss, but I also want to wipe this off really quick. I shouldn't have done this first, but I used to wear this really bright lipstick. This one's from LA Colors today, but my golly, you should have seen the one I used to wear. It was like this. You'll see in the pictures. I was doing duck face and selfies before they were very popular. Whew. Yeah, looking a hot mess right here, man. I'm so glad I found YouTube, or discovered beauty community on YouTube. And then I started making videos, I think when I was 21. Yeah, it's been about 8 years now. Going on 9, really, I believe. And, yeah. So, I'm gonna put my glossy gloss on here. I'm gonna make it really glossy. Oh man. So, anyways, I want to share some pictures with you guys, and then we're going to do a quick story time before my bub gets up. Here's the picture I was talking about. Selfie and duck face here. You can see I'm wearing the clear gloss, and I have my eyeshadow kind of like in this picture. And there's it's a flash camera. Remember the days of taking going to Walmart and buying those Fujifilm cameras? Ooh, I looked for those. And then we got a digital camera when I was in high school. But like middle school and stuff, and the beginning high school, Fujifilm. But yeah, you can tell like what's going on in this picture. Look at them brows too. And yeah, same thing. Same look and everything. It's crazy. I don't know why though. I really love this picture though. I always love that picture. And then I also wanted to show you guys this picture. I mentioned it in a vlog, and I'm going to cover up the girl because there's someone sitting on my bed that I really, really loved. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. And my favorite, as you can tell in the picture, is Justin. And my room was covered in posters. You couldn't hardly see the walls. Like, you could see them a little down here and like a little over here. But my room was like it was covered in posters of these guys. The other wall had like Backstreet Boys and stuff on it, and I had a life-size poster of NSYNC on just one of my walls in my room. And I'm not even kidding, I love that poster. I remember getting it for Christmas, and my nanny got that for me, and I was in love. The picture was so big, and I'm serious, it was a life-size, like to scale poster of these guys. It was really cool. Anyways, another thing I wanted to do, because I wanted this video to be fun and stuff, I wanted to do a story time of one time in high school. We got this big bright idea. Well, you know, like, John probably wouldn't want me to tell this, but Mr. Bad Boy John and his friends would always skip school and stuff, and me and my friends were kind of like goody, and then when me and John got together, our friends groups just, you know, mashed together. They were already kind of mashed together because we all knew each other and everything. So one day they were like, hey, you want to skip with us? And you know, of course, a couple of my friends were okay with it and a couple were not. But see, we all have siblings that go to school with us, and they knew that, you know, we were supposed to be at school. And so that will come into play later. But yeah, we were like, yeah. So we took my friend Jess's car. It was Jess, Chastity, myself, John, and Josh. And I want to say there was, I can't remember if Sasha went with us or not, but regardless of all that, so we left school immediately before we even went in the doors. But our siblings got out of the cars and went, you know, on in. And well, at the time, my siblings personally was in the middle school, but Chastity and Jeslyn and Sasha, I want to say Sasha was with us, all had siblings in the high school. So we all went and left as soon as before school started. And we went and waited around until Papa John's open, got Papa John's pizza, and we went and drove around. We ate, and then, well, no, actually, before we ate the pizza, we were driving around. We went to Papa John's, got pizza, all of us, and went and hung out in a field all day. Now, like I said before, I live in Kentucky. And I live in such a small town, there's nothing here to do, and everyone knows everyone for the most part. And so yeah, we went and hung out in a field, and then we drove back to school like it was an uneventful, skillful day until we drove back to school. And one of the teachers was like, one of the girls, Jeslin's sister, couldn't find her. And so Kella is her name. Kella couldn't find Jeslyn. So she was telling the teachers, like, I haven't seen my sister all day, and blah, blah. Who does this kind of dumb stuff? Anyways. And so the teacher was like, what? And they knew their parents. And so Jeslyn's mom found out. And Jeslyn, she kind of got in trouble. And, you know, I thought, well, oh my goodness. Like, because I know Jeslyn's mom was the type of mom that's like, oh, well, I found this out about your kids. Like, I'm going to tell you about it or whatever. So, I thought, oh my goodness, I gotta tell my mom, and I was really nervous, because, like, my mom's pretty laid back, you know, but I seriously thought I was gonna get in trouble for this one. And then, so me and Chastity's always coming home with me, and we were together there, and I had to tell my mom while Chastity was there that we skipped school. But we had pretty much been caught by Kella, so I had to tell my mom. Jeslin's mom knew, and Jeslyn was on the phone with us telling us too about this stuff, about her mom and stuff. And then while I told my mom was like, you know, I don't care or whatever. But I wish, like, looking back on stuff like that, I do wish that my mom and dad was a little bit more, like, care about stuff like that, you know. There was so many things. That's a different time, but yeah. Yeah, but we skipped school, and we had a cool day, I guess, eating pizza, sitting around talking in a field, and got back to school, and then found out that, you know, all hell was gonna break loose, I guess we thought. And then Jeslyn technically was the only one that got in trouble, because Chastity told her parents too, and they were like, you know. But it was seriously our first time ever trying to skip school or anything, and yeah, we should have just stayed in school. So, yeah, look who's up. My little baby con is up. Mwah. So, anyways, I want to go ahead and end this. If I can think of any other crazy kind of stories, I will definitely maybe film an additional video, which that one weren't too crazy, but we totally would have got away with it if... Oh, is that a pumpkin? Pumpkin! And our Halloween decor that I haven't hung yet, and some of it. And yeah, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and it was so much fun to make, and hopefully I can do more stuff like this in the future. Also in high school, one of my first job was I worked at Hardee's. I started working at Frisch's. Jeslyn worked there, Chastity worked there, Chastity Brothers worked there, then Sasha joined us. And then I'm pretty sure at some point Jeslyn's siblings later on, and Sasha's, worked with Sasha's sisters as well, and they were twins, Misty and Christy. And yeah, and other people we went to school with worked there too. And Frisch's Big Boy is not like a it's not like a fast food restaurant. It's like, you know, not fine dining, but decent dining place. And it has a drive-through, but it's not fast food. It's really not. That place is so slow. And I worked there for a couple years. And I also, well, I left there and started working at Shiloh's Express, a little branch off of Shiloh's, the Roadhouse. Thank you. Yeah, that's where I worked in high school. And I really love Frisch's though. The boss was total dick, but of course. But it was so much fun. Like, you know, even getting out of school and going to work, we were always with our friends. And then we always was shopping together on the weekends and staying with each other. And yeah, and I really miss my best friend Chastity. I still consider her my best friend, but she has 3 children and I have a child, and it's rough trying to get together. It's rough having the time to talk to each other other than instant messaging or texting kind of thing. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. thank you for watching, and let me know if there's other tags or challenges you'd like me to do in the comments below.
Bye. Well,